Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to Dad's Toys and Cars. It's been a while since the last time I have tested any new wheel covers for Model Y Juniper because I changed the wheels and tires to winter wheels and tires setup, so I can't really put the wheel covers on them. And finally I found something new to share with you today. So this is the wheel covers from Rimatrix. Rimatrix were first wheel covers that I have ever reviewed and tested on my first Tesla Model 3 when I got it in 2021. So that's been at least 5 years, and they were one of the best wheel covers I have ever tested and fitted on the car. And finally they came out with something new for the new Model Y Juniper. So this is the wheel covers for 19-inch cross flow Model Y Juniper wheels, and they are really easy to install and they look really good too. So in today's video I'll share with you what comes in the package and how to install them and see how they look, and finally at the end I will test it against the original OEM covers and see how they perform efficiency wise, if these wheel covers would increase any efficiency or really similar to the original OEM Model Y wheel covers. Now let's go. Let's see what comes in the package of these new wheel covers from Rimatrix for Model Y Juniper. And here what came in the package. Let's take a closer look. So the package came with 4 wheel covers, and as I mentioned before, Rimatrix were the first wheel covers I ever tested, and one of the first wheel covers that I have reviewed on my channel in 2021. They are a little different from any other wheel covers out there in the market. Let me show you the quality. I love the design. It looks totally different from anything else out there in the market, and as you can see it covers pretty much almost the whole wheels except the middle part right here. Let me show you. So these cutouts are only part that's not covered, which should be the brake caliper, so it has the space to vent out and get all the heat from the brake out. And also it has the cutout for the valve stem, so when you fill in the air, you can easily just do that without having to remove the wheel covers. And here's the back of the wheel covers. I can tell right away by quality of the plastic how they're built and everything. Really strong and sturdy, nothing flimsy at all, so it won't break anytime soon. And Rimatrix is US company. I believe they're made in US, and that's why the quality is a little bit different from any other wheel covers out there in the market. And before you install it on your car, make sure you install the protective foam tape which comes in this package right here. So there's an envelope with instruction how to install it, and inside is the sheet of protective foam tape that you'll be installing behind the cover like this. So I have pre-installed it. As you can see, I installed it all around the cover, and it has the warning that you should be installing the foam tape before installing on your wheel, and also the center lock cap. So after you install the cover, you need to lock the cover onto your wheel with the center lock cap. Came with 4 of them to lock all 4 wheels, and that's it. These are what came in the package. Now let me show you where to get these new Rimatrix wheel covers. You can get the new Electron wheel covers for Model Y Juniper 19-inch cross flow wheels from Rimatrix or Rimatrix.com. As you can see here, it only fits the newer Model Y, not older Model Y. And if you are interested, you can use my special discount code DTC15 for extra 15% off. Alright, now let's go and install it on the Model Y Juniper. Alright, before we install the new wheel covers from Rimatrix. Let me show you how to remove the stock wheel cover first. So you can use your finger, or if your fingers are too big, you can use one of these plastic removal tools to help. So just insert on the side like this and then pop it out like so, one by one, as you can see here. There you go. Now you will still have the center lock here. Just grab 2 of the spokes and then pull towards yourself, and that's it. How you uninstall the stock cover. Now to install the new wheel cover, make sure you locate the valve stem cutout on the cover first, and then just place on top of the valve stem on your wheel, and then just pop it in. Make sure it's all attached. And last but not least, don't forget to install the center lock cap. So this will help secure the whole cover to your wheel. And that's it. It's done. It's really easy to install and love the look. As you can see, I have the red caliper cover on the inside. This is the rear wheel, so you still can see the caliper cover, and it has that ventilation in the middle with the cutout, and it covers the whole rim. It adds the protection of the rim. Let's say you curb your wheel, your alloy wheel inside won't be damaged, but only the wheel cover will be damaged, so that will protect the rim of the car too. Right now, let me install the rest of the wheel cover. The installation was really quick and easy. Now see how they look on Model Y Juniper. As you can see, the wheel covers looks really cool, looks really clean, and it seems really efficient. But to know that, we gotta test it out. So I'll be testing against the original wheel cover. Since we have these on already, we're gonna test with this wheel cover first. Let's go inside. Alright, so I set up a new trip. As you can see here, wheel covers test here. So I reset it already, and we are going to do a loop round trip for each one. Most of them will be on highway speed, and I'll be using an FSD, so I will try not to intervene at all. The distance would be the same. So one way is about 11 miles or 10 miles ish, so it'll be around 20 miles round trip for each test. Again, same distance, one loop back and forth for one test before we change out to the original wheel covers. And this highway is a little higher speed from here on out, so the speed limit will be 75, so hopefully I'll be on standard on FSD to get most efficient on the highway on both testing for the wheel covers. Alright, now let's get started. Right, so we are up on highway at highway speed, and as I mentioned before, we are on FSD standard and the speed limit is 75. Right now we're cruising at 76 miles an hour, and about 10 a.m. it's 79 degrees. It's really good weather to test outside, not that much wind either. The state of charge is 61, so by the time we will be testing, the next one would be really similar on the state of charge. So anything in between, you know, not lower than 20 or higher than 95 should basically be the same efficiency wise. And traffic is really good. That's why I choose to come out a little late, so no more, you know, morning rush to go through with. And let's continue testing the first wheel covers from Juniper. So I noticed it was driving a little too fast for efficiency test. So at the miles, I think about 7-ish, I changed to show mode instead of standard on FSD. So I'll do the same on the next one. I'll let it drive on the way here to like 7 miles and then change to show, so we get that equal efficiency for the next test. So we only have 3.5 miles left on the first trip, and then, you know, exit the highway and then turn around and go back to the same location. Alright, so we just exited the highway and then turned back around. Now we're on show mode and we have about 11 miles to go. And you see speed, it's a lot less than standard. Right now we're driving 66 miles per hour at 65 speed limit, but again, speed limit will change probably almost half the distance on the highway here back to 75. So both should exactly be the same. Okay, we'll see you at the starting point. Alright, we are back at the starting point. So we finished the first trip, round trip, and this is the stacks here for wheel covers test. Here we go. So we travel 23.5 miles and we use the total energy of 212.8 watt hour per mile. So we're gonna use this average consumption to compare both testing with the original wheel covers and these wheel covers right here. So to remove the rim matrix covers, really simple. You need a flathead screwdriver, and this is slots right here for the screwdriver to go in, and then just use it to help taking the center cap off. Now the center lock cap off, you can just pull it out, twist yourself, and that's it. The whole thing will just come out, and now we just have to test with the stock covers. Now we're ready for the next test. Now the OEM covers back on. Let's continue the test before the weather changes too much. Alright, so the weather is 81 degrees, so it's only a little bit different, and the state of charge is 55%, and I already reset the wheel cover test right here on the next trip for testing. Now let's go back to that location again. Same here, about 11 miles ish, 14 minutes. Let's continue with the second one. Okay, I have to change to standard first, remember? And then we'll change back to chills in about 7-8 miles. Alright, so we are back on the highway at highway speed, and we started with 75 miles highway limit speed right here, and the traffic looks pretty much the same. Nice outside, and the weather hasn't changed much, and we'll keep going until probably 3 miles left, 3.5 left, and then we change back to chill and chill all the way the rest of the trip. About 3.6 miles left. Let's change to chill mode. So we have that similar driving and speed with the first test, and we should be at the first destination soon, and then turn around and then come back, get off the exit, and then come back in, go back to the first destination.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that.
Alright, so we exited the highway, turn around, going back to our starting location, and we have 9.2 miles left, about 10 minutes, and it's looking good. Traffic pretty much the same as before, a little worse on the other side, but doesn't really matter for us because we're going back to this direction, and hopefully traffic will stay the same as it is. And yeah, we are still on the chill, and see you at the original location.
Take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew.
Alright, so we are back at our starting location, and let's see the trip details on wheel cover tests right here. So we travel 23.5 miles, but use a little more of the battery consumption here, 5.3 kilowatt hours total battery use, and this is the original OEM. And as you can see here, the watt hour per mile, it's a little higher, 224.0 watt hour per mile, compared to the first test with Rimatrix wheel covers. So we'll use this number, and then we'll do some calculation and see the difference between the two set of wheel covers, if it improves. I can see right away it improved the efficiency compared to the Rimatrix one. I'm really surprised because the stock wheel covers efficiencies are really good. So here's the conclusion of the tests today with Rimatrix covers and OEM covers. So we got the result here. Rimatrix used 212.8 watt per mile, watt hour per mile, and OEM used 224 watt hour per mile. And the battery capacity of the Model Y or Model Y Juniper is the same, 76.5 kilowatt hours. So we have to convert that into watt hour by time 1000, so we get 76,500 watt hour. Now we divide that number by the watt hour per mile. This is what we get. So if we were to charge this car to 100% and drive all the way down to 0 with Rimatrix cover, we will get the whole full range of 359.5 miles per full charge. And with the OEM, we will get 341.5 miles per full charge. As you can see, the OEM covers are really good already. I have tested so many of the wheel covers, and none of them can beat the OEM because they design really efficient, really aerodynamic for this car. But I'm really surprised that Rimatrix actually beating the OEM this time by 18 miles. So with Using the Rimatrix cover, you can get the whole 18 miles range boost. So this would be an awesome road trip wheel covers for sure. As you can see from the test in the video, the Rimatrix cover not only changed the design and the look of your car, but it also offers efficiency benefit to your car by adding 18 miles to the whole range of the car. It surprised me because the original covers that came with the car for this new Model Y Juniper actually really efficient. I have been tested with different covers, and the original one either beat the aftermarket covers or really equal, but this one added the range of 18 miles, and I will definitely use them for my upcoming road trip. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about these Rimatrix wheel covers, and I'll make sure to put the link in the description down below and special discount code for you too. Thank you so much guys for watching today's video. Make sure to click like if you like the video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome contents like this. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put it down.